2, 3. Okay, good morning, everyone. Did you have a good morning today? Okay, so today we will be talking about excuse me, we'll be talking about the exclamatory and interrogative sentences. Okay, so today we will be continuing our topic yesterday, the different types of sentences. So yesterday we talked about declarative and imperative, but today we will be talking about the exclamatory and interrogative sentences. But first, let's have a review. Okay, what is a declarative sentence? Can someone tell me? Okay, it is a statement. Very good. And the next, it is when we say a statement, we are talking about facts, stories, descriptions, and etc. Now, can someone tell me what ends a declarative sentence? Okay, does everyone agree with your classmate? Yes, it is a period. A period ends a declarative sentence. Now, I will show you examples again of declarative sentences. Here, my dog's name is Terry. In the next one, the sun is bigger than the moon. So you're just stating some facts and information, right? Right. So now, what is an imperative sentence? Can someone tell me? It is a command, okay. And also it is a request, an invitation, warning, or instruction. Okay, it ends in a period or an exclamation mark, and sometimes it also ends in a question mark. So here are examples of an imperative sentence. The first one, that's a command, go to your room when your mom is angry at you. And the next one, it's a request, please pick up your trash. The third one, it's a warning or instruction, it means no smoking. And the last one, shall we go out? That is an invitation. Okay, now let's move on to the objectives for today. Can everyone read? The students will be able to, number 1. Okay, next. And the last one. Okay, now I will show you some pictures. So, what do you notice in this first picture? Very good, they're asking each other questions. Now, what about these two pictures? What are they talking about? Yeah, so the first one, in the first picture, you can see that the girl holding the cake, she is saying how delicious it is. And then the one holding the dog, she's saying the dog is so cute. And then the little boy, he's saying that he loves ice cream. Now that you have an idea of what your next discussion will be, let's now proceed.
Okay, class, any ideas about exclamatory sentences? Okay, very good. Can you read the meaning of exclamatory sentence that is in your screens? Okay, very good. Exclamatory sentence shows strong feelings or expressions like being angry, sad, happy, and surprised. It, it also ends with an exclamation point or exclamation mark. Exclamatory sentence can be a word, a phrase, or a complete sentence. So I will give some examples and read it with feelings or with emotions. Okay, class, can you read the first example? Okay, very good. How about the second example? The third one? The fourth one? And lastly, okay, very good, class. Before proceeding to the second kind of sentences, kindly give more examples about exclamatory sentence and recite it with feelings or with emotions. Raise your hands by clicking the reactions. Okay, any examples? Very good. Anyone who wants to give another example? Great. Who wants to give a last example? Amazing. Everyone understands our discussion about exclamatory sentence. Now we will be proceeding in the next kind of sentences.
So aside from declarative, imperative, and exclamatory sentence, there's another type of sentence, and that is interrogative sentence. Um, so when we say interrogative sentence, it is a sentence that asks a question. Since it is a question, it ends with a question mark. There are two basic question types of interrogative sentence. The first one is information question. These questions are starting including who, what, why, where, whom, when, which, and how. So in this question, the answer is always information. Example of this is, what's your name? Another example is, when did he arrive? And another one is, how old are you? The second type of question is yes or no question. In this question, you will answer either yes or no. Can someone give me example of yes or no question? Yes, very good. Example of these are, do you want to buy that? Another is he busy? And another one is, does she have a dog? And in this question, you will answer either yes or no. And last main types of interrogative sentence is choice type. In this question, the answer is always within the question, and the speaker asks which to choose. Examples of choice question is, would you like to buy, would you like some tea or coffee? Another is, which do you prefer, banana or apple? So in this question, you will answer either tea or coffee or banana or apple. So now that we are finished discussing interrogative sentence, can someone give example of information question? You may raise your virtual hand if you want to answer. Yes, very good. That's correct. Good job. Very good. And so another one is, how about yes or no question? Can you give some examples of it? Very good. Good job. And last but not the least, can you give some example of choice question? Very good. Good job. Excellent, everyone. Now let's proceed to our activity.
So now that we're done discussing our lesson that is all about interrogative and exclamatory sentence, we will now proceed to our next activity. Through this assessment, you will be able to practice and enhance your listening and reading skills. First of all, we will listen to this audio clip that is seen here in our presentation. While listening, I will show you a short text story similarly to the audio clip so you can follow what the story is saying. Okay? So I will play the audio clip now.
There was once a young shepherd boy named Peter. His job was to look after a big flock of sheep for his village.
Okay, so before we proceed to our next activity, can you cite any experience of yours on how to use the exclamatory and interrogative sentences in our daily lives? Okay, yes, Keith? Very good. Anyone who has another idea to share? Very good, class. So you really understand the lesson for this morning. So as of this very moment, you are going to apply what you have learned to our real life situation. We will have another activity. I'm going to divide you into 6 groups and I will assign you to your respective breakout rooms. So what you need to do is to write 10 sentences about the topic that I will assigning to your group. So for group 1, I will assign to you the exclamatory sentence for surprise. For group 2, exclamatory sentence for scared. Group 3, exclamatory sentence for angry. Group 4, interrogative sentence for information. And for group 5, interrogative sentence for yes or no. And lastly, for group 6, interrogative sentence for choice. So you can now go to your respective rooms. I will give you 10 minutes to do this activity. Okay, are you done? So who will give me the recap of the things that we have discussed for today? Okay, Ashley. Okay, very good. So the interrogative sentence is another name for question. What else? Okay, very good. So now, do you already know the different types of sentences? Okay, very good. Just to summarize our lesson for today, an exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses emotions or strong emotions that ends with an exclamation point. So for example, I'm free. This is to express joy. And then I treasure you. This express love. And you're late again. This express anger. And for an interrogative sentence, this is a question. So it always answer a question and it ends with a question mark. So for example, did you do anything special for your birthday? Or who is your favorite author? So now, are you ready for a quiz? Okay.
So now we will move to our quiz. This is simple. You will read each sentence and after that you will write in the chat box if the sentence is either declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory. Did you understand? Okay, you will pass this quiz before we end our lesson and we will tackle this quiz next meeting. Now, this is your homework for today. Write 5 sentences of each type of the different kind of sentences in the piece of paper and have your parent send me a picture in my messenger account. Okay, I will see you in the next meeting. Thank you.